Hi guys and welcome back. I believe Bitcoin is setting up here for a really volatile move back to the upside. And I'm going to show you in today's episode what are the levels that we have to watch out for and if that is a sustainable move or just a cat that bounce. And if you think that is interesting on this Sunday, then definitely make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, you like this video, and also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these important updates. And now let's directly get into it. So here on the 12-hourly chart, first of all, I want to point out that Bitcoin has to fit the narrative that we get a move to the upside, hold still this box that we are trading in right now, that is ranging from 25,360 all the way up to 26,260 approximately. So, and what I would like to see preferably today with the weekly close, that we come above that box and close there the weekly candle, get a retest, and then are off to the races to the upside. If we lose that box, then the plan is really simple. We will go to $24,000. As long as we are within the box or above the box, there is a really high chance that we will get back to 28,000, potentially $30,000. When we are then looking here on the 4-hourly chart on the lower time frame, here we can also see on the Fibonacci retracement levels that we need to get a close above the 0.786 at 26,280, and that is the price level that I'm watching for a long tonight, potentially for longing Bitcoin. If we can close the weekly candle above that level, I might consider taking a long here to the upside, to the 0.618 to the 0.65 to $27,200, $27,500, and we'll take their initial profits. And I'm going to show you in a second why that level is so important and why we have to watch the golden ratio here really closely. Here also, same game plan. If we are not able to reclaim the 0.786, we will go down at least to $24,800 to the one on the Fibonacci retracement, and if that is not holding, then we will get even lower, because here is some support we got here in the past, the bounce that led to the whole run that we are seeing right now, or have seen, to better say that. So yeah, the run that we had seen here in the past, but I'm not quite sure if that level will hold significant support if we come back down and retest that. That's why I'm a little bit cautious here. If we get here further rejected from the 0.786 level. So here is already the first reason why I'm quite bullish, as long as we stay in this pattern. Does this rising wedge pattern remember you about something? Let me ask you this question. Do you think that there is some resemblance, or that we have seen something like this before? What do I mean by before? Look back into 2021, where we got also a rising wedge pattern, and the rising wedge broke against the most likely outcome to the upside, because normally a rising wedge we know breaks to the downside, but here it broke to the upside and created then this all-time high leading out of that falling wedge pattern. So here we see now more or less the same thing again. We have a rising wedge pattern. We are respecting the upward sloping trend line and also the upward sloping resistance line on that rising wedge pattern. And if we keep staying within that pattern, I reckon around some point by the end of the year, between October and December, we're gonna see a break out of it, because also here we broke prematurely out of that rising wedge pattern. So if I extend the lines like this, so then you see, so we are more or less like here right now in that pattern. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 more candles, so 6 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would put us here. And that is first week of October. So let's say between, some point in October, I believe that we could see a potential break out of that pattern to the upside. So and that would put Bitcoin, if it breaks out, to around $34,000, and then I promise you the whole market will turn bullish, and it's going to stay bullish for quite a while once we are breaking out of that rising wedge pattern. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade such a move with me together, do it on BYBIT. On BYBIT, there is still the competition going on to win together a share of the $8 million prize pool, but only if you sign up with my specific link here and join my team AMC winners. And if you just want to grab the $30,000 bonus, then also just use that link here and copy trade me on BYBIT and follow my trades over there. So now, let me show you why I believe that a big move for Bitcoin is actually around the corner. So, and the reason for that is the CME gap that we created this weekend. Friday, we got a CME gap. So, on Thursday. On Thursday, we got here a CME gap that was not closed yet. Why was here on Thursday a CME gap? So there's 4-hour difference. Okay. Yeah, doesn't matter. We got on the first day here's a CME gap. Maybe there was something, I don't know. I have to check it. I have right now no explanation why on the first day we got a CME gap there. But that's absolutely fine, you know, so that we got a CME gap on the first day. So, and then we have, of course, our weekend gap. But there's no big difference right now in the price between Friday and now. So we will be here price-wise. So that will be a small CME gap to close once the CME resumes trading tonight. But we have that Thursday gap all the way up here. So, and you know the drill, guys, with CME gaps. They get filled rather sooner than later. And the only question is then, will we see continuation to the upside, or is this here a dead cat bounce? We come back and move lower. So right now, from what I see in the charts, I believe that this will not be a dead cat bounce, because that is more or less a V-shaped recovery that we are getting. And a V-shaped recovery has a small chance to retrace all the way back down and break lower. So I don't believe that this is going to be the case. If we get a V-shaped recovery over the next couple of days on the CME chart, I believe that we do something like this and continue to go here back to the upside. So, but for now, we still have to wait and see what's going to happen. We only have to wait a couple of hours where the CME chart will resume trading. I think it's in 3.5 hours, something like this, 4 hours. When we are resuming here on the CME chart. And the first gap will be filled quite quickly. And then this first day gap. So here's something that I have also found out is once CME resumes trading, by Tuesday or Wednesday, they normally get filled. So Tuesday is potentially a really good day for us if price action comes back up here. So, and that would be on the CME chart, $27,500, which could be on the spot chart, $27,700, $27,800 approximately. So, but let's see later what's going to happen here. I laid out all my scenarios. But that is the reason why the golden ratio is so important. And that is the reason also why we have to watch these price levels so closely, because they are the key to continue to go to the upside or to see more downside. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. And this is, of course, the end of the video again. Make sure that you are smashing up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.